Hi. Welcome to Data Minders Business Research. My name is Tashana Simon. And at Data Minders Business Research, we answer the hard questions of businesses through research. And not just businesses, NGOs, government institutions, and individual consultants as well. So give us a nice little call. Now, a couple of months ago, I did a video on local TT. Now, for those of you who don't know, Local TT is a new app made by the Ministry of Rural and Local Development, which tracks different land related issues throughout Trinidad and Tobago, for example, slips, drain blockages, potholes. And on that app, you can report those issues, and the app itself will take the report to the various ministries, and in doing so, allow that issue to be solved. Now, I want to get into it. Unfortunately, technology is limited, and I don't have much time as a researcher because I have clients, right? To try to figure out how to how to deal with the bandwidth and the loading and I know how to do it, but we don't have patience today. So we're going to talk through it. Hopefully, I'll be able to match the pictures to the right things, and if anything, I encourage you to go on the app and see what I'm talking about. Have my video playing over on your laptop, have the app on your phone, right? Um, it's really patience. It's not that I don't know how. It's just between the blanking out, etc., etc., etc. I have a lot of other things to do. Thank God. Thank God. All right. So the first thing that you see when you sign in is that the sign in works. Last time it didn't work. It works with your email address and it works with your phone number. So that's the first problem that is resolved. The next thing is it gives like a little introduction about what local TT is about. It says transparent report feeds. It says what it's about. And then in picture number 2 that I have, it gives more about what it's about. So it's about 4 different slides that you go across, and you're allowed to skip to be able to get to that familiarizes anybody to know what local TT is about, right? It says you can give urgent response requests, flash floods, responses. It gives you alerts as well right there in that notification. So on the 3rd slide, there is a notification about alerts, um, and and events. It will be Ministry of Rural Development will be carrying out, papa, hosting a series of scheduled something, because it's just a picture, as I said, right? Now, so they tell you what you need to do. Snap, upload the picture, pin your location. Now, as I said last video, and you could go through all my videos to find it, um where I talk about local TT and the possible benefits. That's great. That means we can identify and map out throughout Trinidad and Tobago the type of land events that could affect persons' lives. And with the technology that exists today, we can actually use it to predict events that might happen, right? So then, when you log in, they tell you to choose your location. They tell you what it is for. And we knew this, but it's a nice confirmation to kind of motivate you, at least me, to to make those reports, right? So it informs budgets. It helps to the government of Trinidad and Tobago to estimate costs for future financial planning. It notifies the responsible municipal authorities that there is an issue that is happening, and it maintains transparency where it keeps a clear and open record. And that is great. And it also gives you the emergency number for uh, 999 for the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. And so then so phase 1 is data gathering, and that's where they just tell you what it is there. But on that phase 1 page where I describe the informing of the budgets, etc., they have on the top yellow alerts. as to weather systems that are coming. And I guess that's from the meteorological service in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, there was an issue. I checked the weather alert. It was 2 days ago when I took this picture. So there's a little issue with that there, in terms of, for the past 2 days there was a green weather alert. So that weather alert was kind of outdated. So maybe the recency of the alerts, but it's still there. So it's still something, right? Needs to be updated in time, but it's still something. It's still better. So then they invite you to begin reporting, and they offer you a nice long privacy agreement. um all of us don't read the privacy agreements. We really should in life, but but the thing with with agreements, and there's a whole theory on this. We as human beings, we could only absorb so much information. um a psychologist once told me our brain is designed to do that, because we can't take too much information. So when an organization presents these nice long privacy alerts, we could be selling our souls to Lucifer himself, and we would not know until Lucifer comes knocking at our door. The same way Disney did to a couple. If I got it correct, I believe that his wife died or got sick. A couple who went to Disney Park, one of those two things, and when he went to sue Disney, they said that you cannot sue us because a couple of years ago you signed a contract for Disney TV that prevents you from suing us in terms of if you visited Disney Park, whichever park that is. Um, so yeah, those things happen. Now, is it right? That's a digital and fair trading issue, and we pray that those things never happen to us, right? But again, you don't have a choice. This is the thing. It's not a choice. If you say no to these things, and this is just a rant on this side right now, right? If you say no to these things, you don't get access to the thing that you need. Like, I'm like, you're telling me this, but do I have a choice? If I say no, I do not agree, will I still get access? No. Right? All right, so next slide. So the next slide, they show the categories of reports that you can make: roads, drains, and bridges, emergency incidences, and public health and safety. And in the corner on the right hand side, they have a nice little circle where you could live chat with someone. Again, the yellow alert is still up, so that's very good. And the other choice is community policing as well. So if you, let's say you go into roads, drains, and bridges, they give you a number of options: potholes, damaged roads, damaged missing drains, blocked water courses, damaged bridge, traffic signage, and other. So you could choose that, and then if you choose, depending on what you choose, you could go even deeper. No, let me correct myself. And then if you choose natural disasters, they give you options as well. And you could request sandbags for those of us in flooded areas. Thank God I live upstairs, but I do live in Shogunas. And I've seen enough floods um, in flooded areas that need sandbags. I have a neighbor, just as a side note, I have a neighbor. She does not remove her sandbag from in front of her door even when rain is not falling. It's always there. Just letting you all know how bad it is, right? And then you have public health and safety to do the same thing. So all the options that you have choices. And then when you make your choice, they ask you to pin your location, and then they allow you to make the complaint, right? And there are conversations that are had in terms of the different conversations under each topic, and you could also get a reports feed. Now, the complaint that I have about this is a great app. I wish they would market it more. to get persons to use it. Because when I took these pictures, the last complaint in the category, because I think I chose roads, was 24 days ago. We know that between those 24 days, two more potholes already came into the road, unfortunately, right? But it's good as well. It has a benefit in that it can alert you as to where whoever reported where a pothole could be, and it also tells you who the report was allocated to. So, like in this particular instance, it was allocated to the Chaguanas Regional Corporation, WASA, and I believe Rural Development and Local Government, right? And our next report, the one at the bottom, was located to the ministry and to Chaguanas Borough Corporation. I'm not too sure what CTTRC is, Regional Corporation. So maybe I'll check into that. Um, and so these, I mean, another outdated one 2 months ago for blocked water course. It was assigned, but the challenge is now this is you see the yellow at the bottom of the complaint by, I won't call the person's name, but you could see it. It was assigned. Whereas after 24 days and another one, 2 months, why hasn't it been fixed as yet? It was assigned. So what? Right? So I guess the speed, now that's where the data could also be used, right? To see how fast issues are addressed. Because you could have the platform and just collecting more and more complaints and nobody doing anything. So now the government of Trinidad and Tobago can keep tabs on the implementation periods of regional corporations and the different bodies that the issue has been assigned to. And that's it. That's it. Very nice. A nice short thing on local TT. I'm going to try to get Inike, Inika to have an interview with me. And I believe that I will be posting that in my newsletter that will eventually be coming up soon, hopefully before the end of the year. And this is Data Minders, answering the hard questions of research. This app could definitely be useful. But then it makes me wonder, if we don't implement on the actual activities that the app is supposed to address, are we really going to implement on what the data could do? You tell me in the comments below. Bye.